Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Erica from El Kruka and I'd like to wish you a fantastic new year. It is upon us. Christmas is done, it's packed away, hopefully. The Christmas tree is back in a box, in a bilge somewhere or in a container. Everyone's over it. Everyone's had more turkey than they actually ever thought was possible. And I've probably drunk more Baileys than I should have in the past few weeks, but it's Christmas, therefore Baileys does not have calories. It's girl maths. So today I'm going to read to you an article that I've done for the Mallorca Daily Bulletin to start the new year off the right way. It's called New Year, New Seas, What 2026 might bring for the super yacht world. So fresh starts, fresh itineraries, and hopefully fewer guests asking for unicorn-shaped inflatables. So should we just get into it? I think we probably should. Don't forget to like, subscribe. And if you've read my book, I'd love to hear from you. Please leave me a review on Amazon. Only if you liked it, obviously. It'll help other people find the book. But anyway, right, let's get into it. There's something about the first week of January that makes everyone feel optimistic, isn't there? Even in yachting, where half the crew are still recovering from Christmas charters and the other half are pretending they didn't make any resolutions involving less caffeine. But a new year brings new possibilities, new trends, and new nonsense to navigate. So what might 2026 look like for the super yacht world? Let's take a peek into the crystal ball, which is naturally made of hand-blown Italian glass and stored in a bespoke mahogany case. Adventure is winning, and it's about to get bigger. So gone are the days when holiday meant drifting off St Tropez looking smug. Guests want experiences, stories, bragging rights. Expect more Antarctica and Arctic trips, more Galapagos and South Pacific itineraries, more yachts heading somewhere that requires actual planning, not just a handy berth reservation, and more guests saying, we want to go somewhere no one we know has been. And crew, you're expected to look enthusiastic about the 4-day passage and definitely not green around the gills. Quiet luxury is in, loud luxury is having a nap. 2024 and 2025 were peak, look at my boat energy. 2026 is already shifting. Think understated interiors, softer palettes, calmer, cleaner lines, fewer gold taps and nightclub at sea vibes, more wellness, more nature, more serenity. Basically, people want yachts that feel like retreats, not Vegas. Crew well-being is finally becoming a priority. Slowly, quietly, but unmistakably, it's happening. We are seeing better onboarding processes, more mental health support, crew policies that actually exist and aren't written in Comic Sans, fairer rotation requests, a growing number of yachts realising burnout is not a personality type. There's still a way to go, but captains and owners are starting to understand the obvious. Happy, rested crew equals a better yacht. Recruitment trends, experience counts, but personality is gold. The super yacht job market never really changes overnight, but a few trends are becoming too clear to ignore. We're seeing stronger focus on professionalism and reliability, more weight placed on references and real work ethic, less obsession with looks and social media presence, more appreciation for crew who have more varied experience, and more emphasis on life experience. Green crew still have plenty of chances. There's always space for hard workers with the right attitude, but 2026 is looking especially kind to those who've put the years in and can now run a department with one eyebrow raised and a radio permanently attached to their hip. Tech toys, smarter, slicker, and slightly ridiculous. Yacht toys are leveling up again. Expect smarter dive tech, ultra-safe submersibles, e-foils that sync to your phone, jet boards nobody really needs but everybody wants, drone shows instead of fireworks, eco-toys that let guests feel good about themselves while still having fun. And the tender garages are already crying. More sustainability, and not just in the brochure. It's not greenwashing anymore. The industry is genuinely shifting, and not just because the ocean is looking at us with one raised eyebrow. 2026 will bring more hybrid propulsion, more solar integration, cleaner onboard systems, stronger pressure on shipyards to go greener, and guests expecting sustainability by default, not as a special feature. We're heading towards a world where yachts brag about their carbon footprint being smaller than their inflatable toy collection. Mallorca and the Med, winter refits and quiet power moves. While the Caribbean season is buzzing with charters and racing, the Med is holding its breath, and 2026 will begin the same way. Shipyards like STP here in Mallorca in full swing. Marinas full of crew in hoodies carrying takeaway coffees. I feel attacked there, is that me? Except mine's not a takeaway. Captains finally doing all the paperwork they avoided all season. Crew cracking on with courses at local sea schools. Lots of rest, reset and planning for crew not involved in refits, which involve no rest for the wicked, but at least there are no boss trips involved. It's potentially the perfect time for crew to catch their breath before the madness begins again. The 2026 charter season, busy, bougie and booked early. Early signals suggest bookings are already up. Families want longer trips. First-time charterers are jumping on board, literally and figuratively. Guests are choosing experience-heavy itineraries. The May to September season will be packed. Basically, if you're charter crew, hydrate now. Final thoughts. A fresh year, a fresh start. 2026 is set to be a year of adventure, growth, smarter tech, calmer design, sunnier itineraries, and crew who are just maybe being looked after a bit better than they were before. There will still be chaos, of course. It's yachting. There will still be last-minute requests, questionable guest decisions, and moments where you stare at the ocean wondering how you ended up here. But there's also optimism, excitement, and possibility. So here's to a new year of calm seas, good crews, sane guests, we can dream, and yachts that behave themselves most of the time. Happy New Year, yachties. Let's make 2026 a good one for all of us. Cheers. And may your resolution work out for you. I don't believe in resolutions. Yeah. Anyway, all the best, and tune in next week for another video.